Welcome to Fuck Up Corner.
Yeah, welcome to Fuck Up Corner. Let me start this paragraph over.
Okay.
I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences. Well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off my cutting knife. The very same light that glitters in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied him. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again.
The raccoon didn't die, right?
No, I think the raccoon died.
She killed the raccoon?
Yeah, I think she fattened up the raccoon and then ate it.
But she sliced the bread and fed herself. With the bread.
Yeah, like sandwich. Raccoon sandwich.
Do you think she did a raccoon sandwich?
I think she did.
You think she did a trash cat Sammy?
I think she did a river bandit Sammy.
You think she did a trash panda panini?
Oh, you think so?
Mm-hmm.
Some kind of raccoon Reuben?
Okay, so I hate poetry, I think.
/ raccoon on rye? Yep.
I like for there to be, like... I feel like...
it to be pictures?
No.
And it to be...
Like, writing should be free.
Sure.
But the whole point of poetry is, like, look at us, there are no rules, right? And there's just something so, like... I don't know if I dislike the kind of performative aspect of it. I don't know if... I just think it's real douchebaggy and, like, a gut sort of feeling. I don't know, I just...
No, I 100% get you. I feel like...
I can't explain myself well on this.
I feel like poetry, more than prose, is so damn open-ended and reliant on interpretation.
Sure.
Two people could read the same poem and come away with drastically different.
And on the one hand, that's great, but I don't like...
How can you talk about that?
How can you talk about that, but also how can you judge someone else's poetry?
Right. And that also comes into the fact that we're plebeians, so...
Sure.
Grain of salt.
Maybe it's the notes we're not hearing.
Yeah, totally.
You don't like our jazz music?
Jazz is just... Wait, no. Poems are just a... Alright.
You don't like our smart people's music?
You don't like my smart people's word? I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's.
I can see that. You wrote paragraphs. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about.
I think it's about eating a raccoon.
Every man Mandel over here. Every Mandel.
That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them.
Yeah, if I take that at face value, then I puke everywhere.
Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way.
Oh, God.
I think the metaphor behind that is fake kindness to get something out of someone. These gifts are serving her own.
I think the raccoon is trickle-down economics, and we are, justice is blind.
Great. I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way.
Uh-huh.
I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them.
So she feeds cats on her way home, huh?
No, I think she,
kills raccoons in her spare time.
Yeah, I think she's our murderer.
Taxidermy?
I think she's our murderer.
For a person that hasn't been murdered yet. That's funny. Didn't Natsuki also write something about that? About someone being ridiculed for a strange interest?
Huh? She did?
Yeah. She's talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody.
She's right. I mean, does she really feel that way?
Yeah. Sounds like you two have that in common.
That's interesting. To me, she seemed like the kind of person who'd make fun of my hobbies. But I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it?
Yep.
Please don't tell her I said that.
Too late. Don't worry, I have no reason to. Wink!
Okay. Well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, If I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I'd probably hate myself.
Yeah, normal's just sitting on the dryer, man.
You got any other Hot Topic shirts you can...
Did you watch that episode of Comic Book Man?
I think you told me about it several times. Yesterday.
Over
lunch.
I just love when people get put in their places.
Yeah. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone can come sit in the front of the room...
This sounds bad.
Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. Wait, how long has this club been together, though?
You know, it's a ramshackle fly-by-the-seat-of-your-pants club.
It kind of seems like
Doki
it, right?
Doki seat-of-your-pants club.
Like, literally, until we showed up, there seemed to be no group activities, and it was... two idiots doing what they wanted, and then Monica cleaning up Sayori's mess.
Yep.
We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations.
Excuse me.
Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We don't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets that we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Oh, sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica? Yeah, we're going to have a poetry performance. Each of us is going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we'll also be going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time.
Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see.
Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting up these posters, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never, in my life, do something like that.
Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys!
No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room of people. So I'm going to inject some confidence using my confident subroutines. My Frankenstein cyber arm. I guess I kind of overloaded them with data.
So, Monica is going to skin Natsuki and Yuri and perform their poems as them. So she gets the perfect club she's always wanted.
Yeah, and she'll take her...
Skin walk.
Yeah, she'll take their skin.
Yeah. Would you fuck me? I'd fuck me.
Like 20 episodes ago, I tried to do that voice and you just completely
It's because you didn't do it good.
I 100%
You did it bad.
I'll buy that. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So, I'm sorry. But... I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club.
Damn.
We start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same.
She's poking Natsuki's eye out.
Yeah. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about.
Embarrassing people, yeah!
Yeah. Sorry, she's drinking alcohol.
Sorry, I had to take a sip. It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun.
Lavender candles, a warm bath, and just an hour to find yourself.
It's 2017. It's about loving yourself.
That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find...
To inspire them. To inspire them. Do Swedish Chef
Well,
Monica.
look, I've been doing like all three of these girls.
Would you like me to take another girl?
No, my mouth is just a little dry. Maybe I should drink my beer.
You should drink a little beer. Or I could take one of the girls, whatever you want.
No, you're already doing like the main character. And you're the narrator. To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place. You know, I know you do. I know we all do. If, oh my god, I don't know what's wrong with me.
It's okay.
Maybe this beer is too strong.
Say like,
this is 90 proof.
Do some tongue twisters.
Little.
The arsonist has oddly shaped feet.
That's not a real one.
It's from Anchorman.
I know. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Okay, the festival is not 3 minutes long.
Well, for each of them, right? So maybe...
but they're gonna have to do several throughout the day.
Like,
you know?
15 minutes total, yeah? So, like, oh, it's a 15-minute performance. Please join our club. Thank you.
Isn't the festival, like, all day, though?
Yeah, but if there's performances, sometimes there's, like, slotted times.
Okay, maybe. Sure. I'll buy
Natsuki and
that.
Yuri remain silent.
I mean, I'll buy that.
Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monika have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit.
Well, maybe, but...
Looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left, motherfucker.
Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with.
Alright!
Alright. Yeah. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri?
Yuri dejectedly glances around at everybody else's expectant faces.
I guess I don't really have a choice.
Ah, that's everyone! You're the best, Yuri!
This club is seriously going to be the death of me.
Wow.
Oh, she knows that. She knows what's going to
Skinwalker.
happen. Oh gosh, not yet. You got 3 more days.
Do you think she's like the Candyman and she's just filled with bees?
Oh no, I think she's like the Bye Bye Man, where she's just...
She has a dog.
You were not expecting me to bust out some Bye Bye Man, were you?
The Sayonara woman.
It should be Sayonara Sayori.
The Sayori Nara woman.
Oh, there you go! Up top. It'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. Oh, she moved past that death.
Yikes.
I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. You're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monika, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers?
She can't dodge her in, she can't dodge them
Oh
all.
no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable.
Can I go next?
Of course. Now, let's see.
Monika flips through her notebook to find the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium.
The title of this poem is The Way They Fly.
Monika begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine,
Yeah,
like
I
a
can't
well-oiled
match that.
machine. She's like a chrome cylinder V8 track John Deere
John Deere?
Ferrari.
I don't...
She's like a rock. She's a Chevrolet.
Oh. Wow.
Wow.
Wow. More than... you already...
Shield. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life.
Well, they're setting some high standards for me that I will not be able
This
to fill.
robot is so good at inflection. This Frankenstein robot Skinwalker.
She's everything.
Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance
No, they look
around
natural.
me.
What?
I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monika. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monika
What about
finishes the
Natsuki?
recitation. She doesn't have eyes. The 4 of us applaud. Monika takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monika!
Oh, thank you so very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Oh, she is...
Wah!
She got
Yuri's fired up all of a
challenged.
sudden. Yuri clutches the sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium.
Yuri will not be defeated.
She will not be.
This poem is called...
The same parts. You can do it, Yuri!
It's called... Oh, After Image, that was one of your words.
And so was Crimson.
What about I? Was I in there?
Probably.
After Image of a Crimson Eye.
Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading
Oh, I
the
was going to
poem.
give her a little bit more confidence.
Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman.
Oh yeah, girl.
The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concentrated inside her head. Or concealed, rather. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she bewildered even herself.
She really did get confidence downloaded into her noodle.
Wow. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards and they give Yuri the recognition she deserves.
Oh, this is some good, like...
Wholesome.
We all got each other's
Where's the
backs.
horror come in?
I don't know.
It's gonna be devastating. This is a slow burn, is it not?
It's a fucking slow-ass burn.
When's it gonna set fire to the
well,
rain?
I think we've been doing it for about 2 hours.
Ish, yeah.
And I think the online set is about 3 hours in the game. Like 5 if you take a super long time.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, a lot's gonna happen at once, I guess. It's not that we
so.
didn't want to applaud for her.
You know how long it takes to kill someone, though? Very little time.
Uh-huh.